We were asked by Southwest Water to investigate a fatberg that had been discovered in the sewers in Sidmouth on the south coast of Devon. And we were very, very excited by the possibility of being able to do that because these things aren't discovered very often. Basically, a fatberg is just a concretion of fat, plastic, um, the things that we do but shouldn't flush down our toilets, um, and down our sinks. So things like, as its name suggests, fat. The first thing that we did was that we took the fatberg samples back to the laboratory and we melted it in order to look at the big stuff that was in there. And we found a number of things that we would expect, like we found some wet wipes, we found a lot of sort of luxury toilet paper that wasn't degrading properly. But we were also quite surprised to find a lot of plastic sheets that came from things like nappies and sanitary towels. We found some cotton buds. We even found some false teeth. So it was quite an enlightening experience to see what can go down the sewers and then the things that can get collected in these environments. Okay, so in terms of results, the fat itself seems to be primarily derived from cooking. So we found a lot of fats that are associated with, things like mutton fat or beef fat. So that is quite interesting from our perspective. We can see that people are just basically throwing the fat from their Sunday roasts down the sink. So actually what we'd recommend to do is, rather than doing that, wipe it with some kitchen towel or something, an absorbent towel, and then just put it in the bin, or put it even in the recycling to be taken away for making a renewable gas or biogas from it. We're also interested in the bacteria that live in the fatberg, and we're investigating that using what we call environmental sequencing. So we take the sample of the fatberg and sequence the genes of every single organism that is in that fatberg, and we found that basically there are quite a lot of very, very complex bacteria living there in quite complex microbiomes, so associations of bacteria, and a lot of them seem to be living off the fat. They're expressing genes that are used to degrade fat into energy. So I suppose this is a form of biodegradation. The problem is that the fat is accumulating faster than it can be degraded. So we're a bit, it is important to not start these things in the first place if we can avoid it.